Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today the subject we are studying is O levels mathematics syllabus D. We say D Maths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1. For this purpose, we have selected May-June 2011 1-1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 1, or you can say variant 1. In this paper, the calculator is not allowed. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours. So let's start today's paper. So on your screen, May-June 2011 1-1 paper is showing up. Question number 1, it's A part. 52.3 multiply 10 minus 3.76 multiply 100. We have to evaluate it. So when you multiply 52.3 with the 10, so the decimal will move one step to the right. When you multiply 3.76 with 100, its decimal will move 2 steps to the right. So it will become 523 minus 376. So when you subtract 523 minus, when you do this calculation, 523 minus 376, you get 147. So 147 is the answer. And our answer is right. So next question coming up on your screen, question number 1, it's B part. 20 minus 8 divide 2 plus 1. So we have to evaluate it. So the one important thing about this is that first of all, the operation of the divide will be done. So I can write 20 minus 8, and under the 8 I will write 2 plus 1. So division will be done first. So 20 minus 8 by 2 plus 1, so it will be 20. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 20 minus 4 plus 1. So 20 minus 4 is 16 plus 1, and that 16 plus 1 is 17. So 17 is the right answer, sir. Question number 2, it's A part. He says, express 18% as a fraction in its lowest terms. So 18% means 18 by 100. And then 18 and 100, they both can be cancelled with the table of 2. So 18% basically means 18 by 100. The numerator and the denominator, they both can be cancelled with the table of 2. So you will have 9 by 50. So 9 by 50 is the answer. So our answer is right. Then question number 2 is B part. Write down an irrational number between 3 and 4. So an irrational number between 3 and 4, the trick is very simple. You see, you take square of the 3, you take square of the 4. So it will be 9 and 16. So between 9 and 16, take any prime number. Between 9 and 16, take any prime number and write its square root. For example, between 9 and 16, you have prime number 11, you have 13. You can take their square root. So for example, I wrote here square root of 13. It's an irrational number, and its value will be between 3 and 4. So let's check. The value can be pi, it can be under root 10, or it can be under root 13. So there are many numbers here. Okay. Under root 10 is under root 2 multiplied under root 5. So that's also a prime number. Pi is also between, that's 3.14, and this goes on. Question number 3 is A part. 2 by 3 plus 3 by 10. So these are two fractions and we want to add them. So we will take their LCM. The denominator is 3 and 10, so the LCM will be 30. So when you divide this LCM with this first denominator, you get 10. The 10 will multiply with the numerator. So 2 multiply 10 plus. Divide this denominator with this LCM with this denominator. You get 3, so that 3 will multiply with this numerator. So you will get plus 3 into 3. So it will become 20 plus 9 and the whole thing divided by 30. So that will be 29 by 30. So our answer is 29 by 30. 29 by 30 is the right answer, sir. So now question number 3, it's B part. 1 whole 3 by 5 divide 3. So 1 whole 3 by 5 divide 3. So 3 into 1 is 5. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 divided by 5 divided 3. So when I will convert that divide sign into multiplication sign, the fraction 3 by 1, that will reciprocate. It will flip. So what will happen? It will become 8 by 5 multiply 1 by 3. So it will be 8 by 15. 8 by 15. So let's check. Then he says, question number 4, A part, he says, write down a square number that is a factor of 75. So first of all, I will note down what are the factors of 75. So the factors of 75 are 1 multiply 75, 1 and 75, they are factors. 3 and 25, they are factors. 5 and 15, they are factors. So the list of the factors of 75 is 1, 3, 5, 15, 25, 75. So in the A part, they asked me to write down a square number out of these factors of 75. So out of them, the square number is 25. It is the square of 5. That's 25. So 25 is the right answer. 1 is also a square number. A cube number that is a multiple of 24. Okay, so in the cube number, every factor has a power which is a multiple of 3. 24 is 2 raised to power 3 into 3. So if you want to make it a cube number, 2 raised to power 3 is good for a cube number because the power in the cube numbers should be 3 or multiple of 3. This 3 is raised to power 1, so it requires another 3 square. So I will write 2 raised to power 3 into 3. This is that 24 multiply 3 square, so that this 3 will also become 3 raised to power 3. So it means the number is 8 into 27. 3 into 3 square will be 27. So that will be 216. 216, which is the cube of 6, you can say. Question number 5, an instrument is used to measure the height of an object above sea level. The height in meters is shown on the dial. A part is what is the reading on the dial. You see, this is 0, this is 16, this is 32, this is 48, this is 64, this is 80. So that's the mid of the 0 and 16. So that will be 8. This is the mid of the 16 and 32. So it will be, I think 24. 8, 16, 24, 32, and so this is basically minus 24, because here we have negative numbers. Here these heights are positive. So negative 24, I think it's exactly between minus 16 and minus 32. So minus 24, yes, that's the right answer, sir. Then we have B part of question number 5. The object moves from position A, where the dial reads minus 54, to a position B, where the dial reads positive 48. What is the difference of height between A and B? So both the heights are given from the sea level. So you only have to subtract from them from each other. So 48 minus 54. 48 minus 54. So this will become 48 plus 54. So the answer will be 102 meters. So the difference of height is 102 meter. 102 meter. So question number 6, it's A part. 8 raised to power 2 by 3, and we want to evaluate it. 8 raised to power 2 by 3, so the 8 can be replaced with the 2 raised to power 3. So I will replace the 8 with the 2 raised to power 3. So when you write in the place of 8, I write 2 raised to power 3, and then we have raised to power 2 by 3. This 3 and 3 will be cancelled. So you are left with 2 square, and that is 4. So the 6A part, 4 is the answer. Question number 6 is B part. We have a bracket, and in the bracket we have 1 divided by 6 and raised to power minus 2. Because the power is negative, so inside the bracket, the fraction will reciprocate. When you reciprocate the fraction, the 6 will come upstairs, the 1 will go downstairs, and the power will become positive. So you will have 6 raised to power 2. 6 raised to power 2 means 36. Thirty-six is the right answer. Question number 7. Using set notation, describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram. Okay. So here they have taken the A and they have union it with the common portion of B and C. So it will be A union B intersection C. This will be the answer. Question number 7 is B part. In the Venn diagram, shade the region represented by P complement intersection Q union R. So P complement means that you have to remain outside the P, and then you have to take the intersection common portion with the Q union R. So outside the P is this whole thing, and the Q union R will be this thing. So we will shade it. This is the right diagram. Question number 8. A bag contains red and blue pens in the ratio 2:7. There are 18 red pens in the bag. How many blue pens are in the bag? So very simple. Red ratio blue 2:7. Red balls are 18. How many are the blue balls? So the blue balls are X. So 2/7 is equals to 18 by X, and cross multiply 2X is equals to 7 into 18, and X will be equals to 18 times 7 divided by 2. 2 and 18 will be cancelled with the table of the 2. So you will left with the 9 times 7. And that will be 63. So the blue pen, they are 63. The blue pens, they are 63. So our answers are right. Question number 8, and it's B part. He says, a box contains apples and oranges. The ratio of apples to oranges is 2:3. What percentage of the fruit are oranges? So because the ratio is given, apple ratio orange is 2:3, so the sum of ratio will be 5. So if you want to represent the percentage of oranges, so oranges are 3 out of 5 fruits. So out of 100, how many they will be? So 3/5 multiply 100. So that will be 3 into 20, and that will be 60%. 60% is the answer. Question number 9, it's A part. He says factorize completely. 12ab square minus 8a square b. So in these two terms, 4 is common, and a is common, and b is common. So we will take them common. So we will have 4ab will be taken as common. So bracket, divide 12ab square with the 4ab, you get 3b. Divide minus 8a square b with the 4ab, you get minus 2a. So this is your answer. Check. Our answer is right, sir. Question number 9, it's B part. Factorize completely. It is 2x squared plus 3x minus 20. It's a quadratic expression and want to factorize it. I will multiply the extreme terms. You will get 40. Then I will write the factors of the 40. They are 1 into 40, 2 into 20, 4 into 10, minus 5 into 8. So here with the third term, we have a negative sign. So I write here subtract. So I have to choose that pair, which by subtraction will give me positive 3. So that will be this pair. Because you want positive 3 with a larger number, I will put positive sign. With the smaller number, I will put a negative sign. So you will have 2x squared minus 5x plus 8x minus 20. This is called midterm breaking. From the first two terms, I will take x common. So you are left with the 2x minus 5 in the bracket. From the last two terms, plus 4 is common. So in the bracket, you will be left with the 2x minus 5. From this term and this term, 2x minus 5 will be common. So in the other bracket, you are left with the x and plus 4. And this is how you will factorize it. So let's check. So our answer is right. Question number 10, it's A part. Sarah sets out on a journey at 10:50. She travels 65 kilometers at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour. At what time does she complete her journey? You see the departure time is 10:50. The distance is given, that's 65 kilometers. The speed is also given, that's 20 kilometers per hour. So I will find out how much time it will take. So divide the distance with the speed, you get the time, then convert that time into hours and minutes. And then that will be your journey time, and then add that journey time into the departure time, you will get the arrival time. You see, this is the technique. So time will be equals to distance divided by speed, 65 divided by 20. So I will multiply upstairs, downstairs with the 5. So I will get 325 by 100. So it means 3.25 hours. 3 hours, 0.25 hours is 15 minutes. So it's 3 hours, 15 minutes. So your departure time is 10:50. So in that, I will add 3 hours, 15 minutes. So 50 plus 15, that will be 65 minutes. 10 plus 3, 13 hours. So 65 minutes. Out of this, 60 minutes will be taken to this side. So it will become 14 hours and it will be 5 minutes. So 1405. At this time, they will arrive at their destination. Our answer is right. So now you can see question number 10A part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. I hope you understand. Question number 10 is B part. 1 mark question. He says, Kevin takes T minutes to travel to work. Jane travels the same distance to work but goes 10% faster than Kevin. Find an expression in terms of T for the number of the minutes that Jane takes to travel to work. Okay. A little heavy question. So suppose, so we are talking about the Kevin. So he says that the distance is d, the time taken for by him is t. So the speed will be distance by time. So the speed of the first person will be d by t. Now Jane's speed is 10% more. She goes 10% faster. So the speed 1 plus 10% of the speed 1, so it will be 110 by 100 of the S1. So 10% more speed. Now the distance is still the same, so the time taken by the Jane to do that distance, to cover that distance will be d divided by her speed, that is 110 S1 by 100. So when you write this upstairs, so in the place of S1, I can write d by t. So when you will write it upstairs, this whole thing, it will reciprocate. So it will become d into 100t by 110d. dd will be cancelled. So 100 divided by 110. Here you can see so I have divided the when you divide 100 with the 110, you get 0.90, and the t is with it. 0.90. Hopefully you understand. Let's check. 100t by 110. So they are given the answer in this form. So our answer is good. In the diagram below, the equation of the line AB, the equation of the line AB is given. Okay. That is 2y equals to 9 minus 3x. Okay. What is the gradient of the AB? You see, I can find the gradient of the AB very easily. I can take the 2 points. The coordinates of A are 0, 4.5, and the coordinates of the B are 3, 0. So you have these 2 points, so you can find their gradient. You can find the gradient of the AB. The formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And that will give you the gradient. I have done by this method. Let me show you first this, then I will show you the second method also. So the gradient will be 0 minus 4.5 divided by 3 minus 0, and that will be minus 4.5 divided by 3, and that will be minus 1.5. The gradient will be minus 1.5, minus 3 by 2, which is minus 1.5. So our answer is right. Another way of doing this is, you see the AB equation is given, you just make the y alone on one side. So this 2 which is multiplying with the y, just take it to the other side. So y is equals to 9 by 2 minus 3 by 2. So when the y is alone on one side and it's positive on the other side, whatever is the coefficient of the x, that will be the gradient of that line. So on the other side, the coefficient of the x is minus 3 by 2. Which is minus 1.5. So this is the second method. From the equation, you can also find the gradient. I have found the gradient with the help of the coordinates. I've taken 2 points A and B on that line, and I've used their coordinates to find out the gradient. He says the shaded region R is defined by the 5 inequalities. 2 of these are given. X is less than and equals to 5. Y is less than and equals to 5. Okay, so x equals to 5, they have given the inequality of this line, and they also have given the inequality of this line. So this line is left. Okay, so because this line will be x equals to 1, and the shaded area or the required area is on the right side of this, so the inequality will become x is greater than and equals to 1. Okay. The another line is this AB line. Okay, the AB line. So I have first of all found the equation of the AB line, and this is the equation of that line, and this equation was already given, but I have just calculated it again, but there's no need to calculate it again. So when you get this equation, because the area is, if this is the AB line, is above this line, this area is above this AB line, so the crocodile's mouth will be towards the positive y. So in this place, once you have found the equation of this line, then the crocodile's mouth should be towards the y, because the required area is above this line. Okay, then we have this line, that's the another line, and that is that is y equals to 2, and the shaded area is above this line. This line is y equals to 2, because the shaded area is above this line. So in the place of equal, I write crocodiles, and it will be towards the y. So y is more than or equals to 2. 1, 2, and this is the third one. 1, 2, and third one. Here the inequalities are missing somehow, but I can show you 1, 2, and 3. You see, I have not used this equation. Instead, I found, first of all, the equation of AB, which is not required. So in here, because the area is above the AB, so you can simply put an crocodile here. And the mouth of the crocodile will be towards the positive y, because the area is above this line. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question on your screen is question number 12, A part. Show that the interior angle of a regular decagon is 144. Decagon is a polygon who has 10 sides. So we have to show that the internal angle is equal to 144 of a decagon. So the internal angle formula is 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close divided by n. Don't forget this formula. Remember this formula. internal angle of a regular polygon is given by this formula. So in the place of n means the number of sides. Decagon has 10 sides. So in the place of n, substitute 10. So it will be 180 bracket 10 minus 2 bracket close divided by 10. So it will be 180 into 8 divided by 10. So it will be 18 times 8, and that will be 144. So this shows that the angle is 144, the internal angle. Then we have this question. He says, this is question number 12, it's B part. He says A, B, and BC are the two sides of a regular decagon. This is a decagon, so this internal angle of the decagon will be 144. A, B, and BD are the two sides of a regular hexagon. So this is a hexagon. So this angle will be the internal of the hexagon. So we will find that. And then their question is, how much is this x? So once I know this is, I know 144. This I will find out the internal angle of the hexagon. Then I will add these three, and their sum will be 360. So this is the strategy how this will be done. So let me show you. I have done this question. So this is decagon. So this internal angle will be 144. This is x. We want to find out. This is hexagon. So I will first of all find out the internal angle of the hexagon. Internal angle of the hexagon will be 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close divided by n. So it will be, in the place of n, I will substitute 6. So 180 into 6 minus 2 bracket close divided by 6, and that will be 30 into 4, and that will be 120. So this angle, this is 144, this will be 120, and this is question. So I will add these three, and their sum will be 360 because the angles about a point are 360. So 144 and plus 120 will be equals to 144 plus 120 plus x will be equals to 360. So the x will be equals to 360 minus 264, and that will be 96. So the value of the x is 96. Okay. So our answer is right. Okay. So this question number 12B part, the whole question is showing up on your screen. Okay. So now question number 13, and it's Jamil recorded the number of text messages sent by the students in his class on one day. The results are shown in the bar chart. Okay, the 3 messages, 3 people sent, 4 messages, 4 people sent, 5 messages, 8 people, 6 messages, 7 people, 7 messages, 6 people, 8 messages, 3 people. He says use the bar chart to find the number of students in the Jamil's class. Okay. So I have just noted down what is the value of the number of messages and the number of people. So that's the number of messages, which is x, and this is the frequency, that is how many people. So 3 messages, 3 people, 4 messages, 4 people, 5 messages, 8 people, 6 messages, 7 people, 7 messages, 6 people, 8 messages, 3 people. The first question is, what is the total? So total will be this. So this will be the total. So you add 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3. And that will give you 31. So there are total 31 students. So there are total 31 students. So this is the first question they have asked. 31 is the right answer, sir. Then their question is, find the median number of the text messages sent. Okay. So I have made that frequency table out of that bar chart. So I will use that to find the median. So if you want to find out the median, I need to find out, first of all, the cumulative frequency for each class. So the cumulative frequency, how you find the cumulative frequency? You see, this is how we find the cumulative frequency. And the cumulative frequency means that you take the first frequency and then you add the next one in it. So 3 plus 4 will be 7. And in this answer, we add the next one, the next frequency, I mean. So 7 plus 8 will be 15, and 15 plus 7 will be 22, and 22 plus 6 will be 28, and 28 plus 3 will be 31. So this is how you find the cumulative frequency. Now, the total frequency or the end number of the cumulative frequency is 31, which means it's an odd number. So if the last number of the cumulative frequency is odd, we use to find out the median this formula, n plus 1 by 2. This will tell you that which number is in the middle of the data. So n plus 1 by 2, so n is 31, 31 plus 1, and that will be 32, 32 divided by 2, that will be 16. So the 16th number will be in the middle of the data. 16 is not the answer, 16th number will be in the middle of the data. Now, where is the 16th number? In this, you have first, second, and third. Here you have 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Here you have 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So here you will have 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 21st, 22nd, 20th, and 21st, 22nd. So I was looking for the 16th number, so that will be here. So what is the x value here? That is 6. So your median is 6. So the median is 6. So our answer is right. Hopefully you understand how this median is found. The next question is the model number of text messages sent. The model number is that number who has the highest frequency. So if you look at the frequencies, the highest frequency is 8. So the value of the x here will be 5. So highest frequency is 8 and the value of x on this highest frequency is 5. So the model will be 5. So let's check. So our answer is right. Hopefully you understand how this is done. And let me show you this. Okay, so the question number 14, A part. He says, by writing each number correct to the one significant figure, estimate the value of. So first question they are showing up is 7.84 multiplied 326 divided by 0.18. So 7.84 that can be written as 8 and 326 that can be written as 300 and 0.18 can be written as 0.2. So we will have 7.84, it is 8 and in one significant figure 2 and 326 and that will be 300, 0.18, that will be 0.2. Remove this decimal, so upstairs I will write multiply 10. So 8 into 300 into 10 divided by 2, and so it will become 4 into 3,000. They make 3,000. So 4 into 3,000, that will be 12,000. So the answer will be 12,000. So the answer is right. So my answer is right. So question number 14 is B part. An athlete ran a race in 9.58 seconds. Correct to the nearest hundredth of a second. What is the shortest possible time that the athlete could have run the race? So because it's correct up to hundredth of a second. Hundredth of a second means 0.01 second. So you take 0.01 second, you divide it with the 2, you get 0.005. So you will add 0.005 in this reading, you get the upper bound of this time. And when you subtract from 9.58, you subtract 0.005 second, you will get the lower bound of this time. So here we go. So the time is correct to up to 100th of a second, that is 0.01 second. So divide the 0.01 second with the 2, you get 0.005 seconds. Then add this into the main time, which is 9.58 seconds. You get the upper bound, which is 9.585 seconds. And from this time, you subtract 0.005 seconds. You get the 9.575 seconds, which will be the lower bound. So their question was, what is the shortest time? That is 9.75 seconds. 9.575, sorry, I said 9.575 seconds, 9.575 seconds. So that is how you do it. So the two triangles shown are similar. The two triangles shown are similar, and they say the two triangles below are similar. The lengths are in centimeters. Calculate A and B. Okay. So because they are similar, it is already given to us that they are similar. So the ratio between their corresponding sides will be same. So you will write, you see this single and double. Here you have 4 single and doubles. Here you have 7. So you will write 4 divided by 7. Double and unknown, you have 5. Double and unknown, you have A. So you will write 5 by A. You will write 5 by A. Then we have single and unknown. Here you have the B. Single and unknown. Here you have 10.5. So you will write B divided by 10.5. So this is how you can find the A and B. I hope you understand the technique by which I write. So you can see here I written this, and 4 by 7 will be equals to 5 by A equals to B by 10.5. So I will take the first two fractions, 4 by 7 by equals to 5 by A, cross multiply 4A will be equals to 7 into 5. So A will be equals to 35 divided by 4. So A will be 8 whole 3 by 4, which means 8.75. So A is 8 whole 3 by 4, 8.75. That's right. Then I will take this and this, I will equate them. 4 by 7, it will be 4 by 7 equals to 8, B by 10.5. Cross multiply, so B will be equals to 4 into 10.5 divided by 7. When you multiply 4 with 10.5, you get 42. Divided by 7, it gives you 6. So the value of the B will be 6. So our answer is right. Hopefully, you understand this, especially how you know that which side of this triangle will be divided with the which side of that other triangle. That's very important technique. Question number 16, he says a part 3x is equals to and more than 2 minus 5x. We have to solve them. So very simple, it's an inequality. So easily I can solve it. So 3x is greater than and equals to 2 minus 5x. Take this minus 5x to the other side, so it will become 3x minus 3x plus 5x is greater than and equals to 2. 8x is greater than and equals to 2, so x will be greater than and equals to 2 by 8, so x will be more than and equals to 1 by 4. X is greater than 1 by 4, so our answer is right. Then we have the question number 16. It's B part, and that question is of how much marks? 3 marks. Okay. So 5x divided by x plus 1 minus 2 divided by x minus 1 equals to 8. So first of all, I will take their LCM. So you can see here x plus 1, x minus 1. These are the two denominators. They both will come in the LCM. So this is your LCM. So divide the LCM with this denominator. This will be cancelled. X minus 1 will multiply with this numerator. Then divide the LCM with this denominator. X minus 1 will be cancelled. X plus 1 will multiply with this numerator. So you will have 5x bracket x minus 1 bracket close minus 2 bracket x plus 1 bracket close. The whole thing divided by x plus 1 into x minus 1. And that is equals to 2. That is equals to 8, sorry. So this will become 5x squared minus 5x minus 2x minus 2. And the whole thing divided by x plus 1 and x minus 1. And that is equals to 8. So we will have, this will go on the other side, 5x squared minus 7x minus 2 equals to 8 into, you see this is x plus 1 into x minus 1, that is x squared minus 1 squared. So 5x squared minus 7x minus 2 is equals to 8x squared minus 8. So bring them to this side. So 5x squared minus 8x squared minus 7x minus 2 plus 8 equals to 0. So minus 3x squared minus 7x plus 6 is equals to 0. Multiply both the sides with a negative number. So you will minus 1, I mean. So you will have 3x squared plus 7x minus 6 equals to 0. So multiply the extreme terms. We are going for the midterm breaking. So it will become 18. 3x squared multiplied with the minus 6, it gives you 18. So write the factors of 18. They are 1 into 18, 2 into 9, 3 into 6. The third term has a negative sign. So I write here subtract. So I'm looking for that pair which by subtraction will give me 7. So that's minus 2 and positive 9. So that will give you plus 7. Now, 3x squared minus 2x plus 9x minus 6 equals 0. So from the first two terms, I will take the x common. So in the bracket, I will have 3x minus 2. And then from the last two terms, plus 3 is common. So in the bracket, I write 3x minus 2 bracket close equals 0. From this term and this term, 3x minus 2 is common. So from here, x will come here. From here, plus 3 will come here. So that's the second bracket. These two brackets are multiplying and the answer is 0. So it means either the first bracket is 0 or the second bracket is 0. So 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 by 3. X plus 3 is equal to 0. So x plus 3 is 0. So x is equal to minus 3. So these are the two answers. So the whole answer is showing up on your screen. Let me check. 2 by 3 and minus 3 is the answer. 2 by 3 and minus 3 is the right answer. So that's how you do this question number 16. It's B part. Question number 17 is showing up on your screen. He says in the diagram, the ACD and the ECD are triangles with the CD equals to DE. So this CD and the DE are equal to each other. So this triangle CDE, this triangle, is an isotriangle. So if this angle is alpha, this angle will be also alpha because the base angles of the isotriangle, they are equal to each other. So the diagram, he says in the diagram, ACD and ECD are triangles with the CD equals to DE, AD and EC intersect at F. B is the point on the AC side that the BF is parallel to the CD. You see this BF is parallel to the CD. So because we have here parallel lines, so you will have the alternate angles, you might have corresponding angles, you might have allied angles here. So BAF, that angle is 26, BFC, this angle is 38, and the CFD is 110. The first question is find FCD. So they want me to find out the F FCD. This angle and this angle, they want me to find this. They are alternate to each other. These are the parallel line. This is the transverse line. So this 38 and this angle FCD, they are alternate angles to each other. So because they are alternate angles to each other, so the FCD will be equals to 38. The reason is alternate angles. 38 is the right answer, sir. Now, next thing they are asking is EDC. EDC. I told you this angle and this angle, they are equal. They are base angles of the isotriangle. So this is 38. This will be also 38. So EDC, very easy to find. EDC plus 38 plus 38 will be equals to, you see this angle and this angle, they will be same because this side is same. So they are the base angles. So EDC plus alpha will be equals to 180 because this is an isotriangle. EDC plus 38 will be equals to 180. So the EDC will be equals to 180 minus 76 and EDC will be 104. 104 is the right answer, sir. Then their question is ABF. ABF. This and this angle is the question. This is the external angle of this triangle ABF. The sum of these two internal angles will be equals to the opposite external angle. Okay. So ABF is question. So 26 plus ABF will be equals to the external angle of the triangle. That will be 38 plus 110. That will be 148. So the ABF will be equals to 148 minus 26, and that will be ABF will be equals to 122. 122 is the right answer. Now I know this angle. This angle is 122. Next question is BCF. BCF. The sum of the BCF and 38 will be equals to this. Or you can find this angle and then 1, 2, 3. The sum will be 180. Okay, the BCF is question. So FBC plus ABF, that's a straight line, equals to 180. So FBC plus 122 will be equals to 180. So FBC will be equals to 180 minus 122. So the FBC angle will be 58. So once I know that this angle is 58, once I know 58, 38, I can find this FBC. I said FBC is FCB. So BCF will be equals to 180 minus 58 minus 38, and that will be equals to 180 minus 96, and that will be 84. And that is 84. Yeah, our answer is right. Hopefully you understand. Let me show you the whole question. You see this whole question number 17 is showing up on your screen. I hope you understand this question. Question number 17 was that question. And now we are on the question number 18. The first four terms, U1, U2, U3, and U4 in the sequence of numbers are given. So U1 is 1 multiplied 2 plus 3 square, and that will be 11. 2 multiplied 3 plus 4 square, and that will be 22. 3 multiplied 4 plus 5 square, and that will be 37. 4 multiplied 5 plus 6 square, that is equals to 56. He says write the fifth term. If you look at this pattern, catch the pattern. There's no formula, only the catch the pattern. 1 multiply 1 more than 1 plus 2 more than 1 and its square. In the second line, he wrote 2 multiply 1 more than 2 plus 2 more than 2 and its square. Okay. 3 In the third line, 3 multiply 1 more than 3 plus 2 more than 3 and its square. In the fourth line, he writes 4 multiply 1 more than 4 plus 2 more than 4 and its square. Very simple. If you have got the pattern, and what will be the fifth line? The fifth line will be 5 multiply 1 more than 5, that will be 6. So 5 multiply 6 plus 2 more than 5, that will be 7, its square. So 30 plus 49, that will be 79. So this is how you write the fifth term. There's no pattern, or I mean, there's no formula. Only from the pattern, I'm telling you what will be the fifth line. By looking at this pattern, how this is written, I have wrote the fifth line. Now, the question is, write down the nth term of the sequence. The nth term, very simple. In the nth line, it will be n multiply n plus 1, 1 more than n, plus 2 more than n, that will be n plus 2, and its square. Okay. So it will be n into bracket. In the bracket, we will have n plus 2 and plus, and in the other bracket, we will have n plus 2 and its square. So this is how you find its nth term. From the pattern, I'm catching this and I'm writing this. Then it says, given that the nth term is an square plus bn plus c, find the values of. Okay, I will open this. I will open this. Okay. So it will be n into n plus 1 plus n plus 2 whole square. So it will be n squared plus n squared plus 2 into n into 2 plus 2 square, which will be 2, and this n squared, it will be 2n squared, and this 4n squared. Sorry, n plus 4n, it will be 5n. And here you will have 4. So you will have, this is, if you compare it with the an squared plus bn plus c, so the a value will be 2, the b value will be 5, c value will be 4. The a value will be 2, the b value will be 5, and c value will be 4. The rest of the answers are perfectly right. Question number 19, it's A part. He says, Vicky's fingernails grow 1 nanometer in 1 second. 1 nanometer is 1 expo minus 9 meters. Vicky calculates how much her fingernails grows in 1 hour. Find this length in the standard form, giving your answer in the meters. Okay, in 1 second, they grow 1 expo minus 9 meters. So in 1 hour, how much they will grow? And because you know that in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. So the length after 1 hour will be, this is the rate of their growth, and multiply 3600 seconds. So you will have 3600 into 10 raised to power minus 9. So move this 1, 2, 3 steps to the left. The power will be added. 3 power will be added in the exponent. So 3.6 expo minus 6. So the nails will grow 3.6 expo minus 6. So our answer is right. Okay. Next question is that write that answer in the millimeters. So in 1 meter, there are 10 raised to power 3 or 1000 millimeters. So 3.6 expo minus 6 multiply 10 raised to power 3. Because in 1 meter, there are 10 raised to power 3 millimeters or 1000 millimeters. So you will have 3.6 expo minus 3 millimeters. So let me check. In millimeters with 3.6 expo minus 3. Now, then question number 19, and its B part. Here we have it's a 2 marks question. It is given that 2 into 10 raised to power 3 bracket d plus 3 into 10 raised to power 2 bracket close is equals to 8 into 10 raised to power 6. Okay. Find the value of the d. Okay. So this 2 into 10 to the power 3 is multiplied with this bracket. Take this to the other side. It will divide there. So here you have d plus 3x per 2 equals to 8 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 2 into 10 to the power 3. 2 and 4, 8, 4 into 10 to the power 3. From this power, I subtract this power. So you have d plus 3x per 2 equals to 4x per 3. So now this will go on the other side, it will subtract. So you have 4 into 10 to the power 3 minus 3 into 10 to the power 2. Give this 1 power to this, 1 10 to this. So 10, it becomes 40. 40 into 10 to the power 2 minus 3 into 10 to the power 2. I have made both these numbers same. Then I will take them common. So in the bracket, you will have 40 minus 3 into 10 to the power 2. So that's 37 to the power 2. This is not the standard form. Decimal is here. Move it 1 step to the left. 3.7 into 10 to the power 3. So the d value will be 3.7 into 10 raised to power 3. Let me check. And that will be 3,700. Yeah, that is also 3,700. Our answer is right, sir. So the next question is question number 20. It is given that h of x is equals to 2x minus 5 and g of x is equals to 3 divided by x minus 2. Find the h of 4. H of 4, you have the function of h. So in wherever is the x, just substitute it with the 4. You get the h of 4. So h of 4 will be 2 times 4 minus 5. And that will be 8 minus 5, and that will be 3. So question number 20, A part, 3 is the right answer, sir. Then they want the g of x is given. They want the g inverse of x, and it is of 2 marks. So g inverse of x, I will suppose that g of x is equals to y. And from there, suppose that g of x is equals to y, so the x will be equals to the g inverse of y. In the place of g of x, I will put this expression 3 divided by x minus 2 equals to y. From here, I will make the x subject of the formula, so I will cross multiply. So xy minus 2y is equals to 3. I will take the minus 2y to the other side. So xy will be equals to 3 plus 2y. Now I will make x alone. This y will go on the other side. It will divide. So x is equals to 3 plus 2y, the whole thing divided by y. So in the place of x, I can write g inverse of y. So in the place of this x, I write g inverse of y, that is equals to 3 plus 2y divided by y. So g inverse of x will be equals to 3 plus 2x divided by x. So this is how you find the inverse of g of x. 3 plus 2x, the whole thing divided by x. Our answer is right. Question number 20, B part. Question number 20, C part, he says the value of the t is such that h of t is equals to g of 3. Okay, very simple. From here, I can find the value. So h of t, I can write that h of t in the formula of the h of t. That is 2t minus 5 is equal to g of 3. In the formula of g of x, I will substitute x with the 3. So 3 divided by 3 minus 2. So the 2t minus 5 is equals to 3 by 1. So 2t is equals to 3 plus 5. And 2t is equals to 8. And t will be equals to 8 by 2. And the t will be equals to 4. So let's check. Answer is right. This is how this is done. He says Calvin chooses a pair of trousers and a shirt to wear for college. He chooses gray trouser or black trouser. So there are two trousers, the colors of the trouser, black or gray. And he chooses a red shirt or a yellow shirt. So in shirt, he has only two colors, red shirt and a yellow shirt. The probability that he chooses gray trouser is 1/3. So probability of choosing of the gray trouser is 1/3. It means out of 3, one chance is that he will choose gray trouser. So the black trouser, its chance will be 2/3 because he has gray color trousers or black color trousers. So gray color trouser, its probability is 1/3, means out of 3 chances, there are one chance of that thing. And so the black trouser, its chance will be 2/3. The probability that he chooses a red shirt is 4/5. So he has only two colors in shirts, that is red and the yellow. So if the probability of the red is 4/5, which means out of 5, 4 chances for the red. So how much is the chance for the yellow shirt? That will be 1/5. So here a tree diagram is given. For the gray trouser, it is 1/3. So I write here 1/3. So 2/3. It's 4/5, 1/5, 4/5, 1/5. This is how you put these values here. So let me show you. I have done this. Hopefully you can see gray 1/3, 2/3, 4/5, 1/5, 4/5, 1/5, gray comma red means gray trouser, red shirt, gray trouser, yellow shirt, black trouser, red shirt, black trouser, yellow shirt. These are the outcomes. Okay, their first question they are asking, what is the probability that the Calvin chooses gray trouser and a red shirt? It means that they are asking for the gray comma red. The gray comma red is this, gray trouser and red shirt. So its probability will be by multiplying these probabilities. So 1/3 multiply 4/5. 1/3 multiply 4/5, that will be 4/15. 4/15 is the right answer, sir. Then their question is, what is the probability that Galvin does not choose either black trousers or red shirt? They don't want the black trouser and they don't want the red shirts. So the only chance you have is gray trouser and a yellow shirt. So basically they are asking you to find out the probability of the gray comma yellow. And that will be 1/3 multiply 1/5, and that will be 1/15. A very tricky statement. And 1/15 is the right answer, sir. This statement is a bit tricky. Okay. I hope you understand. Question number 22. The diagram shows a window made up of a large semicircle and a rectangle. The large semicircle has 4 identical sections, A, B, C, D, and a small semicircle, E. The rectangle has 3 identical square sections, F, G, and H. The size of each square is 20 centimeters. Find expression in the form of A plus B pi for the area of the whole window. Okay. So this is a square. This 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Because this is square, the all sides are 20, 20. So this is 20 plus 20 plus 20. That will be 60. This will be 20. So this is basically a rectangle whose length is 60, width is 20. This is basically a semicircle whose diameter is 60. And we want to find out what? We want to find out the area of the window. The area of the window will be rectangle plus the semicircle. So it will be area 1 plus the area 2. Rectangle, it is length into width. Area 2, which is the semicircle, its area is pi r square by 2. So it will be 20 into 60 plus pi into 30 square divided by 2. So 20 into 60, that is 1200 plus pi multiply 900 divided by 2. So you have 1200 plus 450 pi centimeter square. 1200 plus 450 pi centimeter square. Our answer is right. Then he says, find the perimeter of the section B. So this is the center. This radius is 10, 20 plus 10, that's 30. This is 10, this is 20, that's 30. This will be 10 plus 20, that is 30. So this is basically this arc, and this arc, and this straight line, and this straight line. This straight line is 20, this straight line is 20. This is an arc of a sector whose radius will be 30. And this will be the arc of a sector whose radius will be 10. Now, question is, how much is this angle if you prolong this line, this line? So if you prolong this line, so 180 is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. 180 divided into 4 parts. So 180 divided by 4, and that will be 45. So the perimeter of that portion B will be arc 1 plus the length plus the length plus the arc 2. The arc 1 is that big arc there, outer arc. So that will be 45 divided by 360 multiply 2 multiply pi multiply 30 plus 20 plus 20 plus the arc 2 will be 45 divided by 360 into 2 into pi into 10. So it will be 1 by 8 into 2 into pi into 30 plus 20 is 40 plus 1 by 8 into 2 into pi into 10. So it will be 15 pi by 2 plus 5 pi by 2 plus 40. And that will be 20 pi by 2 plus 40, and that will be 10 pi plus 40. So this is how this is done. Ten pi plus 40. 10 pi plus 40 is the right answer. This is how it is done. Hopefully you understand this technique. Here we have what we can do. We have this question. Construct using question number 23A part. He says construct using ruler and compass only the triangle ABC with the sides AB 9 centimeter and BC 8 centimeter and AC 6 centimeter. The line AB has been drawn for you. Okay, so the AB is already here, so the BC is 8. So open your compass 8 centimeter, put the needle of the compass on the B, put an arc here. So take B as the center of the arc and draw arc here of the 8 centimeter radius. Then open your compass 6 centimeter. Put your needle of the compass on the A and put an arc here of the radius 6 centimeter. So take A as the center of the arc and draw an arc of 6 centimeter. Where the arcs cut each other, intersect each other, that is the point C. So put a dot there. And then join C with the E and the C with the B. So I can show you this. So at A, I have drawn an arc here, which is of 6 centimeter. From B, I have drawn an arc, which is 8 centimeters. Where these two arcs intersected, that's the point C, and I join it with the A and the B. So this is your triangle ABC. Hopefully you understand how this is done. Then they ask me, construct the locus of the point inside the triangle ABC, which are equidistant from AB and BC. Equidistant from AB and BC. So that means the angle bisector AB and BC. So from here, put an arc, put your compass here, put an arc here, put an arc here, put marks on both the arms of that angle. Then put your compass on this and put an arc here, and put the compass here and put an arc here. So join this and this point and you will get a line. That is the angle bisector of the AB and the BC. And when you walk on that angle bisector, you remain always equidistant from these two lines, AB and BC. Then in second position, it says 4 centimeter from A. If you are on a certain distance from A, you will draw a circle around that point. So draw a circle of 4 centimeter around A. So taking A as a center, draw a circle of 4 centimeter around A. Okay. Then he says shade the region inside the triangle ABC containing the points that are. So you have to remain inside that triangle nearer to BC than the AB. You have to remain closer to the A, means you have to remain nearer to the BC. You have to remain nearer to the BC. So this is that divide line. So you have to remain near to the BC. Okay. So now you see they say and more than 4 centimeter from A. So you have to remain outside this circle. So this is that area which is shaded. I hope you can see this area. This area outside the circle, sorry, inside the triangle, nearer to the BC and outside the circle. So this is that area. We will shade it. Hopefully you understand. These are their answers. The variable x and y are connected by the equation y is equals to x cube minus 6x. Complete the table. Okay. So I have to find out this value. So in this, in the place of x, I will substitute -2. So bracket -2 bracket close raised to power 3 minus 6 bracket -2 bracket close. And here you will substitute 1 in the place of x. So when you will substitute -2, you will get 4. And when you will substitute 1 in this equation, you get -5. So at -2, you have 4, and at 1, you have -5. Let's check. Our answers are right, sir. Then on the axis below, he says, on the axis below, draw the graph of this from -2 to 3. Okay. So this is the axis already. It has been, I put the. So what I will do, I will take this table and I will plot the points. This point, this point, and this point, this point, this point, and this point. Then I will join them with the curve. You know, remember, this is the curve which shows that the graph is a cubic. Okay, so yeah, our answer is right. Okay, then what they want us to do, use your graph. Use your graph to find two solutions of the x cube minus 6x equals to 0. You see, this is the main equation whose graph you have already drawn. And whatever is on the left, just suppose y equals to this and draw that line. Y equals to 0 is already drawn here. So wherever your main graph cuts it, note down what is the x value. So here the x value will be 0. Here the x value will be, I think, 2.5 something. The solution will be 0 and 2.5. Then their question is the least value of y when the x is positive. Here the x is positive. So what is the least value of the y? Here somewhere it is the least value. It is -5 point something, I think. It is -5.2. So hopefully you understand. Let's check. 0, 2.4 to 2.5, and from the graph. Okay. So, my dear students, we have completed that paper. So today we have completed May, June 2011 1-1 paper. So my dear students, if you find this video useful, if you find this video interesting, and if this video has helped you and you think that this video can also help your friends, your colleagues, your teachers, your students, your junior students, please share the link of this video with your friends by sharing the link of this video onto your Facebook account, onto your Twitter account, and onto your Instagram, because that will help me promote my channel. It's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos and I can touch so many students around the globe. So thank you very much. Have a good day and God bless you all.